How do I apply the law of assumption in my daily life? The question we always ask people once we learn about conscious manifesting. So we'll deep dive into that topic. But before that, hello, my visionaries. Welcome back to my channel, Vibing with Vision. Here I talk about my manifestation journey and law of assumption from my perspective. Now, we do have this question that we got to know about law of assumption. Now, how shall we apply it in our daily life? I'm not saying that manifesting is something you can stop or start depending on the techniques you do. Definitely, manifesting is happening 24/7. Even before you got to know about manifestations, you were manifesting and you are manifesting. But when we say that how do we apply law of assumption is how do we actually apply our learnings on conscious manifesting in our daily life. Anyway, we are manifesting 24/7. So why not consciously manifest so that we can create the life we want and the life we desire rather than just blindly, living life without the understanding of law of assumption. And this is not specific to any desire. This is applied for all the desires. And I would say that try using it in your daily life, in your daily routine, so that it becomes a mindset, it becomes a lifestyle, and you don't have to struggle for each and every desire. Rather, you are doing it for all the desires, for your life, for the end goal you want to achieve, and not only in one area. So we can apply the law of assumption in our daily life, which requires combination of awareness, intention, and practice. So here's the step-by-step points which I would want to give you, which can get you started. Now, first is start by recognizing that your thoughts and emotions are the primary creators of your reality. Become aware of your thoughts and emotions throughout the day. And take a note of when you're thinking or feeling negative or fearful. This is the basic thing, right? First, you should know that yes, your thoughts and emotions are creating your reality. Those are the primary creators. Observe yourself, your thoughts in every situation, how you're talking to yourself, how you're talking when in conflict or in doubt, what all thoughts or how the thought process is going on and how your mind reacts to certain situations. Observe, take 2 or 3 days and observe yourself, observe your thought process. That's how you will know that in which situation, how you're thinking, whether you're visualizing, whether you're just talking to someone or talking with your own self, and in which mindset you're talking, be it in a negative state or in a positive state. That will really help you reflect on what all thoughts you are having and what is going on in your 3D. Now, identify what you want to manifest in your life. Be specific and clear about what you want to achieve. Now, as you see, first you have observed your thoughts. Now you have to be clear in your thoughts as to what you want to manifest. Be clear with the desires and there should be a proper intention in what you're manifesting. I'm not saying it a mandatory that you have to stress yourself that you need to have an intention, you need to have certain things, but it's just automatically, it will show up automatically. I mean, if you desire something, it will be with an intention, right? It will not be without any intention. There will be some background to it. So get clarity on that. Third will be use your imagination to vividly picture yourself already having what you want. Now, that is totally, now use your imagination does not mean that it has to be visualizing, like seeing in images, but rather imagination is the way you imagine, naturally you imagine, like be it your blurry images or just thoughts or just feeling or in words or somebody talking to you or congratulating you. So we collate everything under imagination. It is not only visualizing or only images or picture images, but just you need to know your natural way of imagination. That's the reason in the first step, you figured out, right, that while observing your thoughts, how you imagine or how you think your future or your past. Similarly, you have to now imagine that you are having your desires and you're experiencing it. You can take whatever process you want for your imagination. Use all your senses, hearing, taste, any sense you want. See yourself achieving success, feeling confident, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. The next will be assume the feeling of already having what you want. Now, once you have seen that yourself, you're experiencing it, now you have to assume it. You have to decide it that now you have it. Since you've already felt it real, since you have already imagined it for yourself, now you have to imagine it, or assume it rather, that you already have it. This is where the law of assumption comes in. You must believe that you already have what you want, even if it does not feel like it yet. This requires a willingness to let go of doubt and uncertainty. Yes, we all do have our own doubts, and we are not so sure about certain things because we don't see it in our 3D, and we always question ourselves that we have applied this technique, we are assuming the feeling of wish fulfilled, but still we are not seeing it. That's where persistence comes. You have to persist in that assumption. You do not have to give up. Once you have that mentality of not giving up, you will definitely get your goals and desires in your life. You will not have to doubt anymore. That will help you to remove the doubts and uncertainties. Even if you get a doubt here and there, it is okay. It is all right. That's your subconscious, logical mind getting in between, and your subconscious mind is trying to reprogram itself. And that's the reason these conflicts occur. But that's okay. That's natural. Now, there comes an action towards achieving your goal. So I'm not saying that you have to think through the actions to achieve your goal, but it will come naturally. The moment you list out your desires and your wish, which you want to fulfill it in near future, or maybe you're desiring something and you have thought about it that you already have it, you will automatically get an inspired action. Your brain will suggest that, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that. It will be very natural. It is not something you have to stress on, oh, why I'm not taking an action. No, it will be a very simple action. Even if you think, for example, I will say that I have a goal that I want to reduce my stomach area, or I want to do ab workouts every day, or I want those abs, those kind of figure which everybody has it. Now, after seeing that wish fulfilled, in next 2 or 3 days, what started happening to me was I started thinking about what all things I'll need to cut down to get myself into that figure. I'm sure you can do that even without dieting, or just assuming that whatever I eat, it does not make me fat or something sort of that. But somewhere I started to think about living healthy life and eating healthy meals. Now that came very naturally to me. It was an inspired action. That was not something I was forcing myself to do. I just felt right that no, I need to eat healthy because I want to achieve a healthy lifestyle in coming year or in next 2 years. So that's how your actions will show up to achieve your goals. It will be not something which will exhaust you or make you stressful. So the law of assumption doesn't just require positive thinking, it also requires taking action towards achieving your goal. And yet again, I'll just maintain this disclaimer that taking action does not mean that you have to take an action no matter what. It will naturally occur, and it's a natural process. I'm just giving you these steps, that this is kind of a guide where you'll know that things are happening in your favor. And finally, keep your attention on your goal and trust that the universe is working in your favor. Universe is working to bring it into manifestation. Now, don't worry about how it will happen or when it will happen. Just trust that it will. This is the pillar of law of assumption, that you have to trust, you have to give in, you have to surrender to the universe or the higher power, whichever you believe in, that it will happen no matter what. Mountains will move if they have to for you to get your desires. I say this statement in almost all of my videos, and I just make sure that I have that statement in my mind no matter what, which gives me a certain power and a certain trust that it will happen. Remember, it's very powerful. Law of assumption is very powerful that can help you achieve your goals. However, it's not a magic formula that will make everything happen instantly. It requires commitment, persistence, and patience. So I hope this video helps you in your manifestation journey. I'll be coming up with few more videos and catching up on the doubts people usually have with regards to law of assumption and the techniques and the processes. But till then, keep thinking in your favor and happy manifesting. Bye-bye.